UT Martin guard, Kenley McCarn, sophomore, third year though with the program. So Kenley, just give us some general thoughts on what you think about you and your team heading into this upcoming season.
I'm really excited. We've got a lot of returners for the first time in a while, and we have got a lot of newcomers that I think are really going to help us. Going through practice, we've been kind of piecing it together a little better. People are starting to understand kind of what our goal is here. So I'm really hoping that as we start playing, we start putting things together and playing for each other, and I think we're going to have a good season.
We'll go to some questions. Adam Wells, WPST, he is up first.
Hey, Kenley. My question for you is I talked to Coach about the experience that you girls had to have last year with a lot of young players playing. Are you seeing any of the benefits of that through practice from your perspective right now?
I definitely think so. When I came in, it was mostly freshmen and we didn't even know how to get into drills. So getting to come in this year and everyone knowing kind of what we're doing and we can lead the other ones. Coach loves to joke all the time that now whenever I get out there, I actually look calm. So that's kind of nice to know. And so if we can get out there and calm everyone down and just kind of show them how we do things, we do a lot with intensity, and no one really understands that until you just one day get it. And so for everyone to have an example of that, it's pretty nice in practice.
And speaking of practice, the fact that you girls have a full team right now that you can do things, how different have practices felt this part of the preseason compared to, say, what they were towards the end of last year when you all weren't really able to do that much?
Been kind of nice. We actually get a sub every once in a while. When we finish a drill, we can go to the back of the line and get a drink of water. So that's nice. But it helps us to be able to do 5-on-5 stuff. And we learn to execute better. We learn to read better. So it's been nice and a lot more competitive. I mean, our standard this year with the people that we've got coming in and our returners is so much higher. And we just get better every single day. So
How has Coach changed maybe heading into this year? Is he different going about practices? He's a little bit tougher on you girls because, even though you are young, y'all do have the experience of, knowing what he expects. So has he kind of maybe ratcheted up practices a little bit?
he definitely has. Back when we were freshmen, if we ever did anything that was just terrible, he would tell us, when y'all are juniors, this is not going to be okay. And so now that we're juniors, he actually gets to yell at us pretty good about it. And he likes to get to do that. And there's certain ones of us that handle it a little better. So he gets to push on us a little more so that the newcomers and the freshmen can see how to handle it. But yeah, he's definitely turned it up, which I've been asking him to do for the past 2 years, and he didn't want to listen, but because I think it helps our team when he coaches how he likes to coach. But I do think having returners, he gets to coach how he likes to.
And then for you personally, Coach mentioned that you don't have to play point guard this year, and moving back to something you're used to. How beneficial do you think that's going to be for your game, and as far as continuing to see development going forward?
I'm very glad. Mid-season last year, I literally went up to him and I was like, please make sure we have a point guard here because I do not ever want to have to do this again. And Deja's come in, hopefully is going to be able to help us. We've got Shay and multiple people that can hopefully play in front of me as the point guard. But no, we've been working on getting my shot back after surgery, and I'm still a little, it's hard to play off the ball. So I'm still trying to figure out how to do that, and get open when needed to, and how to do things to help get my teammates open playing on the wing. But I've slowly been figuring it out, and hopefully it gets a little better.
Kind of with that said, my last question is because you had to play point guard last year, do you feel like you have a better grasp of kind of the way everything needs to go offensively, even defensively too? Because obviously that point guard role is that, that quarterback of the team. And now that you get to play off the ball, you can kind of develop that even more.
Absolutely. As the point guard, you have to know every position. You got to know what everyone's doing. Just seeing how people get open for you to pass them the ball. It's so much easier whenever your wing people get open and allow you to make an easy pass. So now that I'm on the wing, I know, how to help them and how to make it easier for them. And I still am paying attention to how to run every spot in case I need to move different places. So I think, and it also, helped me be more calm, read different situations. So overall, I definitely think it helped my game.
Thanks, Kenley.
I would ask about just, last year you all played really well in the stretch. You had a unique situation with you all didn't win the tournament, but you got the auto bid. Just you would be all doing that shorthanded. Just what was that experience like? And then getting to play in the NCAA tournament after that.
It was awesome. I mean, after working all season with 5 people, and I mean, we were closer than ever. And so to be able to accomplish that and get to go do things that not many people get to do, I mean, it was great. I mean, there's just a different feeling getting to be out there with 5 people that you're really close to and all working for one goal. And so to make it to a higher level and just get to experience that was great.
Now, Adam sort of asked this, but Coach is listening. Maybe the steak dinner is up for me too. Just how much do you like playing for Coach, and just what does he mean to the program and his longevity and what he's done for the program?
He means a lot to this program. Like I said to the other people, we butt heads a lot. But that I mean, I think that's a good thing. He's truthful to me. I'm truthful to him. Sometimes we can't stand each other. Sometimes I hate his guts at the end of practice, but I mean, off the court, you just leave that all behind and everything's normal. But I mean, we have a lot of similar goals. We know what each other wants. I'm starting to be able to read his mind. He loves when you can read his mind on the court. So that's, I'm getting to where I can I know what he wants. But yeah, I mean, how he leads this program, I mean, we value a lot of the same things, and yeah, so.
With each year you're in college, does what you get most excited about and how you anticipate a season change, or is the feeling you have right now the same feeling you had last October and your first October?
It definitely changes. I'm excited, but I mean, you still have that nervousness going into the first couple games. I mean, I know that we're not where we need to be. And it's really hard to go from where we finally pieced it all together last year to now it's not quite pieced together yet. So it almost feels like you're going backwards, but you're really not. So going into the first couple scrimmages is a little nervous. You won't ever want to do good, but it's going to be a little difficult at first. But it is nice to be a returner and kind of know how it's going to come out in the end.
Kenley, thanks for your time this morning, and just best luck to you and your team this season.
Thank you.